Hey everybody, it's Janelle. Today is April 28th, 2013. It's Sunday. And I know last time we had talked, I was really excited about getting everything started with this month's trying to conceive. And in my excitement, I found out that I messed up. And when I found out, I cried. But I don't know how big of a deal it is. So, anyways, I showed this to you guys last time. This is what my doctor gave me. I'm trying to get better light in here somehow. This is what my doctor gave me to tell me how to go about this month's cycle. So I did the whole, Clomid on the right days. That was correct. And then I was supposed to have 4 days of abstinence. But where I wrote the numbers, this was supposed to be the day of the month, I wrote it out on the side. And I guess either I just wasn't paying attention, or I was too excited and wasn't thinking about it, or I misread the days, or I don't know. Either way, I messed up, because if you can see, it tells us that the 26th was supposed to be the first day that we have sex. We had sex on the 25th, and it was totally my fault, because without even looking at the piece of paper, I was like, today's the day. Let's do this. I don't know. I don't know how I messed it up. So now, on my schedule, I'm running a day early and a day early every day. So basically, we had sex on cycle day 11, 13. And today, we're supposed to be having sex, and we're not, because we're running a day early. So I don't know how I got it mixed up. I don't know what I did, but I don't know. I don't know if I was just too excited or what, but I definitely messed it up. So anyways, so last night I freaked out, and I was like, well, you know, what if I'm missing my window, or what if I completely, totally messed this up? So I went to the drugstore down the street, and I got ovulation test strips, because even though my doctor has told me not to use them, because if my PCOS is acting up, then the ovulation kits will give me a false positive. So he told me not to use them at all, but with how I messed up, sorry, James is, he got a new a workbench from Lowe's today, and he's so excited. So he's out in the garage putting it together. Anyways, so in it, you know, I got the ovulation kits because I was terrified. I was like, I messed this up. Holy crap, I messed this up. And I've had a good feeling about the cycle this whole time, ever since I started taking the Clomid. So, oh God, I don't know how I did it. Anyway, so I brushed last night to go get the ovulation kits, and I took one last night, and there was a faint line. So I know, I know that I haven't had any pain or anything, so I know I don't have a PCOS cyst. Now, we all know I have an endometrioma, which is an endometriosis cyst, but it's not the same thing. So as far as I'm aware of, it will not affect a ovulation kit the way a PCOS cyst would. And I don't think I have one. I haven't had any pain. I haven't had one for a while that I know of. But it was just a very faint line. So if I did have a cyst, it would have showed a bright line, which could have just meant I was ovulating, but it didn't. So anyways, so I was really excited about that, because I still haven't missed my window. Which is actually good, because if you look at the chart, you know, I'm supposed to be on my last couple of days right in the middle of your ovulation week. So that turned out really good. I took one this morning, which according to how I messed up on my chart, we were supposed to have sex yesterday, and we did. We had sex last night after I took the ovulation thing. And then this morning I took one, and it was darker. So, excited about that. So, I'm hoping, since this morning there was a darker line, by tomorrow when we're supposed to have sex, it's going to be even darker. So, anyways, this morning, since I had messed mine up, and I didn't really like how there were scribbles all over this one, just here and there, and there was notes everywhere. I wanted a more organized one because I'm a freak of nature like that. But anyway, so I spent the time, and I was going to just print another one out, try to find one online, and I couldn't find any that I liked and had everything on there that I wanted, and a way to keep track of my ovulation test and my pregnancy test and stuff like that. So I made my own. So anyways, I made this, and it's in a plastic sheet, so if there's a glare, I might have to take it out. Anyways, let me see if I can. Okay. So you've got your cycle days here, and they're color-coded to what's going on there. See? Cycle day, and I put the dates so I wouldn't mess them up, and they weren't scribbled on the side of the piece of paper. So I've got the cycle day, the date that is that cycle day, and then what's going on that day, and then I've got my ovulation test here, and then further down it'll be pregnancy test. So I'm gonna take it out so you guys can see it and there's not a glare on it. Okay. So, basically, where this is sex and abstinent, those are going to be moved up one day because I messed those up. But I made it just exactly how the doctor had it, so that next month, if I have to do this, which hoping I don't have to, then I don't have to change any of the numbers or anything. But I'm trying to get some light in here. My goodness. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but see, I've got AM and PM, which I know it's backwards to you guys, or at least it is the way I'm looking at it in the camera. But, so yesterday I took one last night. Let's see if you can see it. So you can see a very faint line, and then if you move over to this one, I took that one this morning, and it's just a little bit darker. So I'm hoping coming tomorrow, it'll be darker, but I'm a little worried because of how that one is darker. We have sex tomorrow, and it's going to be darker, but I'm really worried about the next day that it's going to match the line, and we're not supposed to be having sex because I messed it up. So, if that happens, I might just take the chance and have sex twice in a row. Twice in 2 days, I mean, instead of waiting a day. I know that sperm can live, longer and stuff like that. I think it's 3 to 7 days, but it's usually only, and that's only if they get up in the tubes. They can only last a couple hours in the uterus. As far as I'm aware of, I could have that wrong. But as I can remember, yes, that's correct. I'm going to keep tracking my ovulation day and night. I don't know why I'm doing it at night because I know it's a better read in the morning, but I mean, why not? I did buy these at the store, and as you can see, those dark lines right there, those are the test lines. That's what it tells you on the little strip thing. I don't know if you guys can see it. See, that's the control line, and then, or the dark line is the control line. I'm sorry, I said that backwards. And then that real light one right there, that one is the test line. So, I'm going to keep doing those day and night. And I didn't get them off the internet because I wasn't going to do them. But I was so scared that completely messed up this cycle by mixing up my days that I went and bought them. So honestly, I think I am going to order some, because I got 20 of them for $20, and I looked at them on Amazon and I can get 50 of them for $17. So, and actually there was a cheaper brand that I can get 50 for $10. So yeah, I don't want to buy those at the drugstore anymore, because they're expensive, even though they're the same exact thing that I would get off the internet. But anyways, yeah. And then if you look down at the bottom here, this is the day, between these days here, I'm supposed to go to the doctor and get blood work done to make sure I ovulated. But between the ovulation kits and the fact that I've never had issues ovulating, I don't know whether I'm going to do that or not. Depends if I have to take off time for work, then I'm not going to do it, because I just feel like every month I'm taking time off work for doctor's appointments. And that's not one that I necessarily feel that it's, if I can run in and do it before, my shift or something, then yes, of course I'm going to do it. But I'm not going to take time off work to do it. I think it's just silly. Anyways, if you look down here, let me see, right here, which would be on May 19th, that's when the doctor tells me to take a pregnancy test. But if you look up here, day 29 of my cycle should be my expected first day of my period. Now, whether that actually happens or not, I don't know. I don't know how Clomid works. I don't know if that's going to help me do a 28-day cycle, or if it's just going to be, I haven't had a 28-day cycle, and I don't know how long, but I'm thinking with the Clomid, I'm going to continue that cycle. I'm going to have a 28-day cycle. So that's what I'm hoping for anyways. But anyways, go back to this. That's the first day of a period. And most pregnancy tests you can take 5 days before your missed period. So because I am since I have so many pregnancy tests, I'm going to take them. I don't know. I'm weird like that. I'm going to be one of those, I test every day until I either start my period or have a positive. I know some people think that that's torture, but it's not to me. I like to test. I like to see if it's going to change, So anyways, so I have 5 days before my expected period. I have a day and night. I don't know if I'm going to do the night or not, but the AMs are there for me to be able to put them on this piece of paper and track everything. And if it's positive, then I can still take it every day and make sure it gets darker and darker. So, I don't know. Anyways, this way I figure, if anything else, or if nothing else, I can track what days I'm going to ovulate. As long as I'm on the Clomid anyways. With the ovulation kits and stuff like that. And all the information I need just on one little piece of paper. So, I was really pleased with myself by making that. So, today when we were at Lowe's getting the toolbox, I don't know, I had this feeling of bliss, and James turned around and he looked at me and he goes, "What's wrong with you?" I said nothing, and I was just smiling from ear to ear like a big idiot. So even though I messed it up, and even though I was freaking out yesterday, I have a really good feeling about this cycle. A really good feeling. And maybe it's just because it's the first time we've actually done something out of just trying to have sex. So maybe that's why I'm in such a good mood, because there's, we're doing something other than just just plain old sex and maybe trying to time it. But with my periods being so out of control, we never had any luck with that. So maybe that's why. And yes, James has a low sperm count, but, you know, I don't understand, because they say that a normal is 20 billion. Is that what it is? Or 20 million? 20 million. I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh my goodness. Anyways, but even though James did his second sperm analysis, and it was 7 billion, whatever that number is supposed to be, it was 7 something. How does 7, even if it is million, how does 7 million out of 7 million sperm, not one of them go to the right place? Like, I don't believe it can't happen. And I guess that's my point that I'm getting at. I don't believe that we can't do this. We can do it, and I know we can. And I'm really excited about it. So even now, even after I still messed it up and everything, I don't know. I'm happy. And it was so cute. He's probably going to kill me for saying this, so I hope he doesn't come back in the house. The other night, we were talking and wondering whether it worked or not. And, I mean, the odds that it worked the very first night that we had sex, yeah, right, but still. And he said, I hope it works. I want a baby boy. And I said, yeah, I want a boy too, but you're not going to be mad if it's a girl, are you? And he was like, no, but I would really like a boy. So if we have a girl, we have to have more. It was really cute. The way he said it, he was like, I want a son. I want a boy. Which I totally get. I don't think I want a girl. But he just, I'm glad that he didn't say that he would be mad about it if it was a girl, because, I mean, I can't really control that. But I'm not gonna lie. At this moment, I know once I get pregnant, I won't care what it is. But at this point in time, if I could choose, it would definitely be a boy. So I'm right there along with him. I definitely want a boy. So I don't know. We're in that whole is it working stage. And I've gotten past the whole point of you're going to be crushed if it doesn't happen. I'm going to be crushed because I'm so hopeful this cycle. But at the same time, I'd rather be happy and stress-free and not worrying about it, thinking that it is going to work. This is going to work. Than saying this isn't going to work and then expect it, and then if it happens, it's a surprise. Because I think that negative energy, thinking it's not going to work, is bad for you. So I'm going to stay positive, and if I get my period, I'll deal with it at that point. But right now, this is going to work. It's going to work. I know it is. So anyways, yeah, that's it for today. I will keep you guys updated probably after we're done with the ovulation cycle. And if I go in to do blood work or not, I'll let you guys know. So, and then I'll probably do my first pregnancy test with you guys on the 9th of May. So, 9th of May. I'm so excited. All right, I'll talk to you guys you ladies later. Bye.